fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and getting to start, Corbin Burns.
Opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the back part of the bat on the baseball.
And digging in for San Francisco, John Julio. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Here's your one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. In there at the knees for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The pitch. Next offering is outside. On the ground, could be two. One at second. On a low hurry. Two.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are really tough when these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. Right there, very well done.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Swings through that one.
No ball, one strike.
Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And he deals. Stays alive. And takes low for ball one. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And here is Michael Conforto. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. A really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on a plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Man at second. Strike him out without a swing. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Orioles due up in the first, no score. Back here in Baltimore, and today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Bottom of the first. Now, Gunnar Henderson. The line of the pitch. The shortstop takes a ball. And the righty deals. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-0. Just missed. The line of the pitch. And there's the automatic. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Balls, 2 strikes the count. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 1 down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Jorge Mateo now. Its way to the corner. Yastrzemski. Long run. Got it. Nice grab. And there's 2 down.
Outstanding catch right there. And I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the run was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And a foul ball. And that's outside. 1-1. And that one missing low. Not even close there. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Moving over him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy was just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving the whole way.
And at first, Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's the strike. left air. Off of first with 2 away. There's the strike at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. And now 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
And here it comes.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one in the air. Chapman under this one. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Oriole Park, and now the veteran third baseman, Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1. And another ball. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game,
and this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bounces up the wall as he makes the grab. Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And there are 2 outs. Patrick Bailey will hit next. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And it's fouled away.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Second inning here, no score. Two down, nobody on, and downstairs. Another 1-2. And another ball. ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It is a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Adley Rutschman. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And what's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-0.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boo, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
And a pitch. Fall off foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Chop to the left side. Chapman hurried to first in time. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. O'Hearn in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. There's the swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Siggy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Wait. The flip to the pitcher covering. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Just missed. The 1-2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. That one ripped right center field. A dive, and he can't hold it in. And that's a 2-out double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. That's outside. Ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Mountcastle at second with 2 down. Swing here and blasts one left field. Got it. And now it looks like extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And he's got it done.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at second here with 2 away. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fouled off to the right. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and that is that. A run, 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 1 and the Giants nothing. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Burns back to work. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering misses down and away. Left-handed batter waits. Ground ball right side. Tosses the first. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now Marco Luciano. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Next offering is foul back. 1 out, base is empty. Down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. Here's the center fielder, John Lee. He swings and fouls one off. The Orioles up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ball one there. Kicks and deals. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner at first with 2 away. So here's Wade now. First pitch misses. Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside, and down 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that one in the air center field. He's got it, and that'll do it. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 1 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Gunnar Henderson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And the pitch. That's off the mark, and a count 1-2. Well, chase that time. Righty delivers. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Foul ball there. Good eye right there.
21.
And another ball.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there, got him. And there is another strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
And first offering is fouled off. And a good eye there. In for a strike. 1-2. Side. He takes it on his own, and the Orioles sit down in a row. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, as we go to the top of the fourth, and digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Right side, hard hit. Orr steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Michael Conforto will climb in. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't roll it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and notice a change up in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. A quick work of it right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. I don't think you're shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And here is Matt Chapman. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's outside, and it's 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Chapman gets a piece there. Here's a chopper to short. Henderson over to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. Giants go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. And now it's going to be Colton Cowser. The line to kick the pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the cherry dog tournament this offseason.
Now catcher up to him. Adley Rutschman rounded out his first time up. First and second now with nobody out.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? Just find a way to slide that third baseline. That's really excellent back control. I mean, it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. It's just nice.
So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. 1-1.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Headed down the line. On the move. Nabs it.
Sometimes all it takes is getting to the next line. hitters. That might be the case today.
Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. A double and a run scored his first time up.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Hit on the ground might be two. Fitzgerald to second. Oh, to first. Safe.
Fielder saw run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. He doubled home a run on his first AB. Lifted in the air, right field. In position. That is the inning. 2 left on. We played 4. It's the Orioles 1 and the Giants nothing. New inning getting started. Leading off, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, in his rookie season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
That one lifted to left. Cowser has this one sized up. Bumps it away for the out. And a quick out number 1.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit, struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. That one hooked foul. The Giants trailing by a run at the top of the 5th. Bounced up the middle. Moves it to first on the run. And he's out. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Grounded out his first time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Kicks and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Two down, nobody on. That one missed. In the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning, out to play, Cedric Mullins.
The center field.
And a pitch. Fouled off, he was late. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. second. Man, he's plumped in this one.
The biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit so well.
Stands in now and watches strike one. To the right side. Wade off to second. Back to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing into a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. And there's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And here it comes. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Marco Luciano. Burns back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's in for a strike. This is the zone. 1-2 to count. Right-hander kick steals. Fights it off. We'll see another.
Sequence right there. I'll tell you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Jung Hoon Lee, the next Giant to hit. That's in there. Strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
The Orioles leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Down the left field line, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way for a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's going to be Lamont Wade Jr. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And now the 0-1.
2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher walk away.
He goes down looking.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed. Handling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses. 2-2. Making 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 1 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's sort of your typical power hitter. Wouldn't necessarily call him a 3-true outcome guy, but he's in there to hit home runs.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fans dig the long ball, bro.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around second now, as they still don't have it. Throws high and over his head.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a foul ball. With 2 now. And ball 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Sean Shelley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 73, getting loose as well. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone. The hitting just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here's the catcher to hit, Adley Rutschman. And there's a foul ball. short. First, runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2.
So important to really lock in on a bat like this. It seems easy with the infield bat, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Very confident about that runner.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there. That's strike 1. One run across in the frame so far here at the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here in Baltimore, the batter will be Michael Conforto. Pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Moving in the bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cano warming up as well. That one cutting but missing down low. At the belt and fires. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Appearance there, able to take the walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here, trying to close that gap, but at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ball game.
Henderson, beat to second, that's one.
Looking for an out right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs. Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
And now, Tyler Fitzgerald, right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. And he deals. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Orioles 2 and the Giants nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 7th, and the batter now, Ryan Mountcastle. Here comes a pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Couldn't chase that time. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So up next, Ramon Urias.
The third baseman.
And a foul ball. Next one misses, and it's a ball to strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it skips in the dirt. And another ball. And a pitch. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That clips a corner. And a strike on the outside edge. The line and pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 2 and the Giants nothing. We go to the 8th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. And a pitch. That's off the mark. 1-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. He deals. And that one is inside. Pitch is in the dirt. 3-2 now. Stays alive. To the plate. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swinging miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Yastrzemski tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. the pitch. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes. Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sean Shelley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And the pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The line of the pitch. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jorge.
So digging in, Jorge Mateo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. He swings and fouls one off. Jelly, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. And strike 2. And the next pitch is way outside. Action in the pen down there. Tristan Beck, the young right-hander, up and throwing. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Fitzgerald. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Felix Bautista.
Save opportunity for him right here. He's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Pitch. Lee in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And that's in the dirt. That one misses. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Or it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one in triple digits. Right-handed reliever. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Back to right. Santander drifts towards it. There's one away. He's 2 outs away. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bautista, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. And another ball. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos, 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation running on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
With the tying run at the plate, you're at the top of the ninth. Gets a piece, and it stays on 2. Run at the plate. And this thing moves. 2 out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Trying to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
1 out left for the Giants. Michael Conforto, the next Giant to hit. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The next pitch misses. And 1-1. Just missed. The tying run at the plate. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't move on either.
They're down to their final strike.
3-2, 2 out, 1 on first.
strike away. Swing and miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
The way pitchers do it in this one, you get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
For the Giants, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They led 4 runners on base. Time ball, 2 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive out safely.